Even though the Mishimas are the main characters of the Tekken series, you don't see many pros consistently piloting them at the top level in tournaments. Keisuke is one of the only Kazuya representatives we ever see in the Tekken World Tour. So it was much to my surprise when I saw him pick Reina in a very recent tournament. The tournament I'm talking about is the Soup Tekken League Season 2 Finals. This is one last tournament before the Tekken World Tour Finals happen at the end of January. This tournament happens on January 6th. And it's quite a fun tournament to watch. Even though it's a bit region restricted, you see only Japanese and Korean players here. You get to see a lot of them doing their last minute tests of their off meta picks. So Keisuke here, even though he hovered Kazuya for the first game, will be picking Reina later in this set. 3 matches I want to show you today. I won't be covering the entirety of the top 8 consecutively due to some restreaming restrictions, but I will cover and analyze some of the matches that I found particularly enjoyable. And if there's a match you really want to see, let me know in the comments. 3 matches today: Mulgold versus Keisuke, where we'll see the Reina pick, Ulsan versus Ni, and CBM versus Lowhigh. CBM will be picking Miari Su, so another appearance of Miari in high-level Tekken play. Let's get started. I'll switch to this screen since the notes are not that important, since I don't have any notes. I'll be watching this more as a commentator than an analyst. Exploding floor here is notable on this stage because of Kazuya's Hell Sweep when he's in heat. He gets a grounded spike after that. Okay, nice jab and fuzzy duck under the electric, but Mulgold doesn't get a punish. Nice hard duck. I think he tried to Hell Sweep with that down 4. You can Hell Sweep from crouch as Kazuya, but it is a bit fast to do. Well, you have to do it quite quickly. No wall splat on that Hell Sweep. Stature kick is blocked, and Kazuya gets a chunky punish on that. Partial charge. Okay, pushing him to the wall. He goes for the mid wall splat. Keisuke calmly blocks and punishes. Heat smash. 1 pixel left. Don't let him rob you. Nice flash duck under the running 2. Keisuke looking sharp, taking the first round. I love how they have the player cams in the top. Oh, 4-4 electric. Mulgold challenged the plus frames and ate an electric right to the face. Patricide fist is blocked. Okay, spacing out a little bit. Trade. They had each other's timing, but if Keisuke were a frame faster, it would have been much better. Patricide fist connects this time. 1 pixel spring kick. Down back 3. How does Mulgold make this comeback? He finishes an unsafe string, and Keisuke tried to punish before the 3rd hit came out. DP into Rage Art. Keisuke did forward 4 trying to create a frame advantage situation. Mulgold ends up killing him. DP into Rage Art is diabolical. 1-1, stealing that round back. And how do you try to control somebody who just showed they're willing to do that? Okay, running in, up forward 2. Nice down jab under the electric. Keisuke gets clipped, moving to the left. His back's to the wall again. Not where you want to be against Claudio. No duck on the 2nd hit, but it's fine. He found the sidestep 4-1. Sidestep left. Why? To create another resplat situation. Very nice. Okay, Mulgold is now in heat. Down forward 2 is blocked. Keisuke doesn't finish the flash punch. Instead, first 2 hits and then Hell Sweep to break the floor. A little gambit to win some more damage. But the combo drops. Unfortunate. Jab into heat smash. Mulgold pushing the advantage, getting some healing, creating some space. And he has the wall advantage now. Low pokes from Keisuke adding up. Nice flash duck, but a bit too slow to punish. Finishing the string. Everybody's finishing strings. He was late on the punch. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a bit sick, so I may just start coughing, especially if something ridiculous like that happened. Nice duck while standing 2. Okay, heat burst. Does he spend the floor? I'm sure he saves it. The idea is that the Hell Sweep will now lead to a full combo. While standing 4 gets sidestepped. Oh, mashing while standing 1+2. Plus frame mid. Mixing with the Hell Sweep. Mulgold is not biting. He ducked this time. Up forward 4 guaranteed wall splat. He's dead. Keisuke takes game 1. In a very solid fashion too, might I add. Now, Mulgold is playing Claudio, but we've seen that he has a Fakumram that is pretty well prepared. As I suspected, so he sticks to Claudio. As I suspected, it seems like the Fakumram pick is more for his fellow Koreans who really understand his playstyle and the way he likes to play Claudio. against Keisuke here from Japan, he will be sticking with the Claudio pick. Now they're on an infinite stage as well, which kind of nerfs Claudio, in my opinion. What an electric! It was counter hit also. Claudio does really well when his heat smashes and homing mid are threatening you at the wall, which is less of an issue here. Oh, twin piston, but he doesn't let it rip. Back 3-3, Keisuke being correct on all the string extensions this time. 2 break. Well, generic throw, but 2 throw animation. Wow, deep running 2, catching the sidestep right. DP. This time Keisuke still does a long, slower button to try to take his turn back with that deep dash electric. Okay, one. Again, not finishing the flash punch combo to create an advantageous position after. While standing forward, the DP will not evade that. Keisuke, 2 rounds away from putting Mulgold in the loser's side. Whoa, little whiff, but he respected the second hit. Forward, forward, forward. Sidestep electric, but Claudio is still in crouching state from his down jab. Stature kick is blocked again. While standing 1-1, gives him blue hand. Catches him with the Beyblade. Kazuya is now spinning. Combo from Mulgold, not going to be enough to go lethal, but it's going to put him in heat with huge advantage. Down back 4-3. Running 2 again. Heat smash. Guess for your life. Keisuke didn't even get a chance to get into heat there. Okay, wave dashing in, but not committing to anything after. Electric probably attempted there. It was a bit of a down jab. Sidestep while standing 2. I said a bit of a down jab. It just is a down jab. 66 damage because of the weird axis, I think. It's a shame he couldn't get more. Okay. Keisuke on P2 side. Mishima players love their P2 side. Nice! Duck in the running 2 again! Keisuke is locked in. Going into heat now with Mulgold on the cusp of rage. Mix up. Oh, the Kazuya muscle armor. Sidestep right stature kick, creating a bit of a delay and tracking any movement from Mulgold. CD 3+4. Up forward 3 connects. Wow. Jab float. Not a ton of damage here. It would make sense for him to save heat, and he does. Oh, finishing. They're both finishing strings on each other. This is some diabolical gameplay. Hell sweep is blocked. A disaster. Despite the heat engage. It is now Keisuke who will have to make a big comeback this round. Now, because he's in heat state, he is getting a lot of gray health, but he needs the opportunity to attack in order to heal, and the DP connects. Mulgold tying up the round count, 2-2. That lack of walls clearly not presenting a big issue for him. And notice how he's not deterred either by getting or discouraged by getting his running 2 ducked. He just spams forward, forward, forward to complement it. It's a safe mid, why not? Forward 4 is blocked into electric. This time Mulgold is staying still, respecting the electric. Tons of back 3. Steel pedal is blocked. Stature kick counter hits the heat burst. He did it 3 times. DP! Did that just go under the down forward 2? There's no way that's what happened, right? I gotta see that again. He's dead. Running 2, heat dash, down back 3, keep it safe. Look at this interaction. Did he counter hit him or go under? I need to see. While standing 1-1. He counter hit him. He counter hit him. It was a timing thing. I thought he went under. That would have been so nasty. So Mulgold closes out that game, and this is where Keisuke makes the switch. Character select, clearly pondering his options. He nods to himself. Reina player 3, and the commentators are hyped too. The commentators are hyped too. I have not seen his Reina play. I don't think this is his first time picking it, but it's my first time seeing it. Phoenix Gate is the stage they arrive at. Relevant hazards, the third transformation, or the final stage transformation. Reina has the meter low, which is her previous hell sweep from or her previous heat smash from stance, which will allow her to break the floor. Down forward 2 raw may have been an electric attempt. Sidestep electric is good. The main strengths of Reina over Kazuya is her movement is better. She's a bit more evasive. She has that punch parry, which is crazy. And she can poke. Down forward 1. She has her hop kick. Mishimas don't have hop kicks historically. Reina has a lot of coverage for Mishima's weaknesses. But in exchange, she has a bit of a weaker mix, right? Hell sweep not knocking down, not creating a vortex situation. Float with the heat burst. And Keisuke has the combo locked in. Very nice. Okay. Sidewalk to keep him cleanly aligned with the wall. Goes for heat smash after the hell sweep, and Mulgold finds another successful rage art. Wow. What an ugly situation. And Mulgold gets another stack of install, although he already had it because he was still in heat. Partial charge. Sidestep cleanly around the Raiden. And Keisuke kills him with the 1+2 from stance. Nice block on the down forward 2. Okay, forward 4. Mulgold challenging again, not respecting the plus frames. Floats him this time. Mulgold trying a running 2, I believe, after blocking the forward 4. Mulgold not afraid to attack from frame disadvantage. And with Claudio's explosiveness, it makes sense. Explosiveness and evasiveness. What a wall splat, man. Okay, chunky sidestep 4. Reina 1-1. Ooh, down forward 1-2 gets blocked and punished, and it's a wall splat. And he's probably dead. He is dead. Big mistake. What a commitment. Down forward 1-2, and Mulgold gets a 90 damage punish off of that. Quite nice. If you're, Mulgold. Okay, the new low for Season 2. Back 3-3 connects. Keisuke trying to take his turn back. It wasn't a counter hit, so it was just movement as well, but still. Uh-oh, exploding wall behind him. You hate to see this. Despite having a poking Mishima, Keisuke is losing the poke battle. Gets his throw ducked, gets heat smash into the wall, and Mulgold probably has a combo here to carry to the other wall. He doesn't have heat to make it work. Down 1-2 with install. Oh my goodness, he got the wall. It's not enough to kill, but he has another stack. You have to take the punish mix or the guard break mix, but Keisuke ends up ducking anyways and just dying. Full stage transformation here. Wonder why they didn't skip it. Excuse me. Okay. Keisuke now has the option to use the meter move to break the floor. Nice flash duck. Mulgold still dominating the poke game. Makes you wonder if Kazuya would have been the pick. 2 throw broken. Now he's a Mishima and 2P. For those who play on joysticks, the Mishima's movement is way more comfortable on this side for most players. Nice electric timing. He's going to convert. Nice combo. This is going so far. Running 4, strong aerial tailspin. Can he get the wall? He blows up the floor. Nice. Okay, I don't know what that was. Maybe an electric attempt. But sidestep 4. 3-4-4, and Mulgold mashed and then dies. Final round. Keisuke on Reina. Okay. Oh, electric gets whiff punished by Mulgold, who stopped moving, baiting Keisuke's electric. Masterful play against a really strong button. Keisuke playing for position again. Forward 4. Mulgold respects the plus frames this time, not giving Keisuke any free opportunity. And this is looking ugly. Back 1, counter hits the heat burst. Keisuke couldn't get into heat. Running 2. Down forward 3, not finishing the string. Sidestep? Oh, he couldn't get around it. Nice hit confirm, and that'll do it. Wow. Mulgold slowing down the pace entirely there at the end. And a nice closeout with the counter hit confirm. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's our first match. Next we'll have Ulsan versus Nii. And if you've been curious to see any Miyari Su, CBM will be picking her. Just so you recall. Nii versus Ulsan. I'm very excited for this one. Nii, obviously known for his strong defensive and movement-based play, especially playing Brian. Ulsan is actually a defensive player, but he plays very fast, very aggressive and forward-moving. Playing Dragunov definitely helps that. But I'm curious to see these two styles clash because of how Ulsan likes to dictate the pace with his movement, and how Nii, even though he's more of a defensive player, is not a passive player necessarily. Once he gets the download and understands how the opponent wants to play, he looks unstoppable. And with this version of Brian, it's going to be ugly if Ulsan is not able to contain him. Brian versus Dragunov on Fallen Destiny. Again, everybody starting in the winner's side. Down back 3. 1-2. Okay. Ulsan not afraid to duck in people's faces either to get around the jab. If they're committing to an unsafe mid, that's all the information he needs. And especially with the Korean meta, he can kind of count on that not being the default mode of play. While standing 2 out of nowhere, clipping Nii's movement. Like, as I was saying, you don't often see random mids like that, so Nii is going to have to adjust to the fact that Ulsan wants to play like that. Dash down 2. Dash jab. Heat smash. Running 2 again. Knee has no HP to work with. Couldn't even heat burst there safely. Dominating first round from Ulsan. Nice sidestep up forward 1, evading Knee's jab and getting a counter hit. Doesn't go into heat right away. Instead finds a running 2. This combo is interesting, but he got a clean wall splat for the running 4. And now Ulsan can comfortably go into heat and try to close out the round. Bit of a difference in Season 2 post-emergency patch versus Season 1. Nice break on the 3-way mix. Ulsan not slowing down. Running 2 again. Nice change, I was saying. A nice change in Season 2 is that it's not as much of a free win once you go into heat, right? So using heat when you have your opponent already like past half HP or so is usually wiser than doing it right away. Because if you're going to blow your heat early and they don't die, then you're fighting a huge uphill battle. If they still have heat. Sidestep, down forward 2, around Knees, cannonball straight, running 4, still connects. Ulsan is looking very clean right now. Like I said, half HP, goes into heat, pigeon roll mix up, just blocks. Jab, counter hits the hatchet kick attempt, Knee mashing past the tackle. 4-4. Knee just stand blocking, tries to orbital. A down 2 will kill? No, it won't. It'll be close though. Ulsan not giving him the low. QCF 1+2. Knee got a big heal off the heat engage. It's suddenly anybody's round. Nice flash duck. 1-2. Ulsan's lead is evaporated, and he has to deal with the heat that Knee has. Whiff. Oh, and he swung again anyways. Hatchet kick. Oh my goodness. And Ulsan 3-0 in the first game. You hate to see that. Knee was looking really good there, but losing that round is critical. Ulsan now has the game lead and hasn't given Knee as much data as Knee would like. Knee losing 2 rounds first and then making the comeback is not unheard of. So to close it out there is quite crucial. Timeout situation as well. That means Ulsan is playing very composed. Looking good. Little forward dashes into a throw, but not actually committing to much offense. What random launcher is Brian going to put out? It has to be like soccer kick or something, and Ulsan is dash blocking so quickly it's not going to hit him. QCF 4 catching Knee ducking. Probably some kind of sidestep duck to get around the jab. But Ulsan is poking him up. Hatchet kick gets sidewalk cleanly, but Knee gets a jet upper punish on the armor move. I don't know what that was. A critical error for sure. Down back 2. Doesn't get a clean wall splat. Mock kick. Heat smash. And he plays 3+4-2. Ulsan out of heat now. Now Knee gets counter hit trying to power crush. Waits for the running 2. Knee flash ducks the throw into an immediate down 4. Very confident play. Jabs from Ulsan. So hard to get through. Knee does jab jet upper. The jab hit. The jab hit and he frame trapped with jet upper to clip some movement. That is nice. DF1. They're both moving. Uh-oh. Counter hit. I think that's back 3 from Dragunov. Nice block and perfect punish on the full crouch low. Playing from far distance, Ulsan fuzzy ducking, and Knee still runs the mid anyways. What a block! I don't know how he found that. Maybe he was looking for a jab, and he just happened to block that. But Knee is suddenly 2 rounds straight up against Ulsan in this game. Up 2 rounds straight. Maybe that's a better way to say that. He got his rear, but somehow Dragunov can turn around in time. Sidestep right around the DF2. The sidesteps are better in Season 2. If you don't believe it, that's there right in front of you. QCF 1+2. Okay, plus frames while standing 4. Nice jab from Knee, and he still gets his hatchet kick sidewalk. Dragunov's movement is so nasty. Uh-oh. Back 4-3 before Knee could do the forward 1+2 Snake Eyes armor. I believe that's what he did. Late punish on the stomp, perhaps? 1-2-1. Ulsan ducking in his face. It's not just a defensive play. He gets a full crouch mix-up, and the wall splat comes from that. On the board again. It's so cool how they're playing around each other's jabs with ducks. Like, at lower levels, when, like, random launches are being thrown out, it doesn't make sense to do. But at this level, where they don't want to take that risk, it's super sick to see. Sidesteps and flash ducks on the jab. Sidestep jet upper around Dragunov's forward 3. Doesn't get a walk up, but taunt. Heat smash closes out the game against Ulsan's tech roll. Knee ties it up 1-1. Ulsan warming up his hands, sticks to the Dragunov. And now they're on descent into subconscious. Once again, notable hazards. Brian's heat smash breaks the floor. Hey, down 2. Dragunov doesn't have to just duck against the jabs. He can also just play down 2 and win some damage as well. QCF1 plus 2. Nice block. Down forward 1 evaded Brian's jab there. That's insanity. Okay, back 2-1. Ulsan changing up his pokes. Dragunov has so many different ways to wall you out. Knee trying to stay moving to get around the wall. Nice. Neo Incinerator. Very cool string. Soccer kick. Hatchet kick. Down jab into back 1. Ulsan swung on a delay timing and Knee was so ready. His hitbox was already coming out. Nice low parry. 1 down 2 too many, I guess. Brian gets the wall here. Of course he does, man. Doesn't have snake eyes, so he gets a smaller damage combo, but still. Great advantage. Knee stepping to get Ulsan's back to the wall. A jet upper again? Just clipping his movement? Knee is paying attention not just to the attacks coming, but when Ulsan wants to play sidesteps and forward movement. And that jet upper connecting is clear evidence of that. Nice sidestepper on the 1-2-1. Ulsan's not out yet. Uh-oh. Huge heat engage. The most stressful part of this game is that you could have a huge lead and it could disappear before your eyes. Ulsan has heat. He spent it, but he has the lead now. Down 4. Hard ducking in each other's faces. Looking for those highs. Nice break on the 1+2 throw. We're at 11 seconds. 1-2. Mock kick again. Soccer kick. Last mix, and he commits to the hatchet kick. Ulsan, 1 round away from being sent to losers. Knee finding the hits he needs. Okay. Uh-oh, big whiff. Knee was not ready for that whiff punish. While standing 3. Nice counter hit throw. Breaks the floor. Wow, full conversion here. He's going to save the heat. QCB1 pushing the advantage. You better duck this. But if you duck it, the Requiem is coming. Knee taunts from range 8, runs in, and eats the QCF4. A fascinating strategy. What the heck? Up back 1+2? I don't know what is happening. I don't know what Knee's gambit is, but he finds the orbital over the down 2. Uh-oh. The clock is ticking. I don't think he can timer scam all the way. But taunt heat smash is now a huge threat. Down back 1+2 heat dash. 10 seconds. 8 seconds. Oh, he got counter hit by the second hit. Knee didn't duck. He committed to sidestep button. And Ulsan whiffing the down forward 1. Catching him with the second hit of the string. Down forward 1-4. Wowee. If Niu were defensively minded, he probably ducks the second hit, but he was so committed to swinging on that timing. EF4. Oh. Okay, Requiem. Dashing in, hatchet kick. He has so much control over the other parts of the game that the hatchet kick reaction is not in play. Hatchet kick is like right on the fringe of reactable, and like if you're playing predictably at all, it's pretty consistent, I think, for these Korean players to do. But Knee is dominating so many other parts of the game. Look how many jabs are happening, and all Knee needs to find is 1 forward 3 to equalize more than that damage that he took from the jab. Break the floor? Yes. Okay. QCF2-2. He has heat. He has snake eyes. Ulsan wants to get into heat. Does so with the heat burst. Clock is ticking. Was anyone trade? That could do it. Oh, he's dead. Unless the combo drops, he's dead. Strong Arrow Tailspin, Rage Art, no games to be played here. It does not drop. And he is unbelievably dead. Knee finding all of Ulsan's poke timings, downloading them, and blowing him up. It's okay if he eats a bunch of down 2s and jabs. All he has to do is nuke him with a big counter hit. Very nice play from Knee. Always a treat to watch those two players play. We're on to the last match of this video. If you've been enjoying this, let me know in the comments. Drop a like if you feel like it. Miyari Su from CBM. He's known for Jin, known for Clive, but this would be the tournament to kind of test out this character and see if it would fit him for the TWT finals. She has really, really good lateral movement. That's kind of the shining attribute of her. And on top of that, even though people tend to complain about her tracking options, you don't necessarily want to sidestep left everything, because down forward 2 and up 3 will blow you up. She has 2 ways to launch people trying to call her out with sidestep left. But Lowhigh connects with a 1+2 throw immediately, getting the first combo. Okay. This is a horrible situation. Taunt back 4, wall splat. Good lord. Lowhigh misses the high resplat. Okay, and CBM suddenly has Lowhigh's back to the wall. Up 1 into floor break. All right, CBM still has a bit of a mountain to climb, though. Down back 4, down back 3, up 1+2. Big buttons, and then runs face first into an orbital. 2 jab on the high splat. Heat dash here. Up forward 2 is a simple way to close that out. 101 damage. Wow. Finishes the string. Nice punish from CBM. DF2, but Lowhigh was not moving. I think he just ducked. Small forward dashes. Again, Miari's movement is so good that it's really hard to hit her with the stray hitboxes. Nice whiff punish with down 1+2. Excuse me. CBM's combo game on point. He catches the edge of the exploding corner. This is a CBM round if I've ever seen one. Down back 3, launch punishable low, but would have gotten under the 1-2 if Lowhigh wanted to play some high keep out. Hatchet kick off the sidestep. Hatchet kick again. Single jab got sidestepped and the forward 3 connected. Lowhigh moving forward steadily. No floor break there. Curious combo option. Forward 1+2. Probably the snake eyes. Oh, and the hop kick is good. Probably the snake eyes forward 1+2. I meant. Floor break again. Up 1. Yep. Just deny Brian more combo opportunities. I like that strategy. So Miari has this amazing sidestep. Nice up 3 whiff punish. Up forward 3. Delay to beat the orbital, but doesn't blow up the floor this time. Down forward 1-4, punishable. Sidewalk cleanly around back 1 the wrong way, and still makes it whiff. The Miari special. And that's part of the reason why you see Lowhigh playing so much movement. It's not so simple to hit Miari. And the difference between her and a character like Elisa or Lily is she has huge mix-up potential as well. She can up the reward as she gets a better idea of what you're going to do. That's that up 3 in heat I was talking about. It tracks her weak side, sidestep left. Although in that case, I think it was just a counter hit. Up 3 attempted again. Lowhigh anti-airs it with DF1. Heat smash, pushing her to the wall. Neo Incinerator, DF1-1, clips her. Oh, back 1 mash. Counter hit tornado launch, no wall splat. But a great choice of button from CBM. Down back 4. It's looking ugly. DF1. CBM winning the first game with Miari. Looking quite nice. They rematch. They get the secluded training ground. And CBM, in addition to just, being solid at the game, is known for combo optimization. So I'm hopeful that we'll see something saucy with the multiple walls here. Down forward 2, out timing Lowhigh's hatchet kick. Yep. Wow, stands 3, and he still has more to go? Knows that the combo's gonna stop, gets 92 damage, doesn't greet it. Gets clip sidestepping. You either tech roll or you eat the taunt mix. Well, I guess you can tech roll, but you eat a taunt mix is a better way to say it. Anyways, he got while standing 1-4 wall splat. Scratchy claws. Up 3 on block. Okay. Gets floated, but Lowhigh committed to the full string, so he doesn't get a conversion. Okay, heat smash. Doesn't go into stance. Eats the orbital on the approach. Nice timing from Lowhigh. Should be simple to kill. Down back 2 to get the wall splat. Up forward 2. No silly business. Funny business? Silly business? You know what I mean. QCB1. Up 3. No heat, though, so it doesn't launch. Dashing in. Down 2-3. Punish from CBM. Just while standing 4. Doesn't run the stance mix. I assume he wants to use Miari's movement to his advantage and the down forward 2 rather than play the mix-up unless he has a good opportunity to. The 1 throw connects. Down 3. Up 3. Up forward 3. All the tail moves coming out when she's in heat. That's the cheapest part about her, I think. On top of her movement is once she's in heat, the tail controls so much more space than she has any business doing. Uh-oh. Taunt jet upper. You tech roll there to dodge the heat burst, and Brian can just choose to get a free taunt. Bit of a mix-up. Pretty cheap. Sidewalk cleanly around the empowered hatchet kick. That's what I'm talking about. Miyari's movement is insane. Look, she's gone. Down 1+2. Nice punish. FDX combo. That's tough. Uh-oh. Requiem caught him moving. Lowhigh's gonna get the wall. And she's gonna die. Oh my goodness. Solid conversion. That's what the Brian players practice to do. 1-2. DF2. Lowhigh dashing in and then finding a hatchet kick. Changing up his timing. It's not as simple as just hit him low. Oh, I mean, it is. Like, he just wants to hit him low. But he's changing up his timing so he doesn't need the down forward 2 like that. Like last time. Up 1+2 plus frames. He gets clip moving while standing 4. Whiff there, but nobody expected that to be a whiff. Lowhigh only gets a down 4 punish. 1-2-1 counter hit. CBM was playing sidestep whiff punish. And Lowhigh just kept swinging. Taunt. Down 4. Uh-oh. Looking ugly. Forward 3 off a little bit of a walk. EF2 can't launch crouchers even though it was almost a whiff punish. 1-2 floating the up 3 again. Neo Incinerator. Better timing from Lowhigh means it's a tie game. He may be figuring it out. What else does CBM have in this first to 2? Phoenix Gate again. There is something up with this random select algorithm, man. There's something up. All right. Final round of the day. Thank you for watching this far if you have. I apologize for being sick. I'll take more vitamin C in the future. Down 3. Okay. Back 2-3. Great move from Miyari to catch sidesteps. Also advancing and has the last hit mini mix-up. Sidestep right, DF2. CBM making the necessary adjustments. Back 1-4 as a combo extension. I have not seen that before. Plus frames. Nice duck! In day 1, when we watched Knee versus CBM's Miyari, he was not ducking the second hit high. Uh-oh, up 3 counter hit and all that just to drop the combo. Oh my goodness! He definitely would have killed, and he still finds the winning interactions. But ideally, that combo would have just killed. Hatchet kick off of a dash in again, disrespecting the down forward 2. Which is pretty important. I think if you play overly careful of that option, you could get blown up too. Lowhigh is confident it's not going to come out there, but he whiffs and gets whiff punished. And the reason why Miyari can't just spam it either is because going -9 over and over and over again against a competent opponent is asking to get beat up. Even though it's safe, you give up a lot of initiative. Double hatchet kick, Neo Incinerator, back 2-3, Lowhigh is just step blocking. Wow, wow, what was that? Okay. Uh-oh, up 3 again. That, I'm telling you, that is the button of all time. Oh, DF1 again. Up forward 3 plus frames. DF1-4. Lowhigh ducked for the second hit high. Stance dancing, but Lowhigh still finds the low block on the MMO43. Morang Murusu. That's her little touch grass stance for those who don't know. Nice block, nice punish. 3-2, very reliable. Running 2-1. You don't see Miyari spam that a lot because it is launchable. Instead, using her movement as the main threat is pretty important. But CBM wants to dial up the tempo. That's why he's going for it. Double empowered hatchet kick. Smack in the legs. Sidestep. Down forward 2. It's not the first time. It's no surprise, but you still love to see it. Heat dash, perhaps? Yep. What's the wall conversion here? Wow, CBM! Up 3! I did not know that's how he was going to get the wall. Very, very nice optimization. His Miyari is looking very well prepared as he takes Lowhigh to set point. Ah! 2-2 punish. Okay. 1-3 again. He's trying to find the floor break. 3+4. Uh-oh. Flash duck. 1+2. Sidestep? Oh, no. Brian's got a chunky heat burst. Nice block, but no punish. 1-3 again. He really wants that floor break. No duck on the second hit. Down back 3. The slight inaccuracies may be a factor of CBM not being fully comfortable on Miyari-Su yet. If you're wondering why there's not like the super tight whiff punishment or the responses to the situations. QCB1, hold on. CBM can close it out, but he eats the orbital. No! Does Lowhigh spend the floor break? Yeah, he does. He spends it because that's how he kills. Oh my goodness. Oh! Down 3+4. Does a chunk of damage. Looks like 3+4. Final round. DF1-1 doesn't finish the low string. That is so cheap. So Lowhigh doesn't get a launch. But the hatchet kicks are connecting. The 1-2s, the DF1s, everything's connecting. One throw again. Okay, Lowhigh's in heat. You got to survive Neo Incinerator. You got to survive the forward 1+2. Uh-oh, whiff DF1-4. I didn't know you could backdash that. Hatchet kick. Uh-oh, 1-2 counter hit. Ah, he stands up for the second hit. He could have launched Lowhigh. Down jab. Oh, and he trades. That could have been so ugly, but Lowhigh turning up the pace right at the very end. Very, very good stuff. And that will be the end of our video. Timestamps are here if you want to go to the original VOD and follow along. Let's see if they put up the bracket here so we can take a look. All right, here we go. So we saw Ni 2-1 over Ulsan. CBM lost 1-2 to Lowhigh, and we saw Mulgold beat Keisuke 2-1. In the future video, we will be... I'm not sure what we're covering yet. I'm actually not sure. I wrote it down somewhere. Here we go. Ulsan versus Keisuke. Mulgold versus Ni, and Kokoma versus CBM to watch a bit more Miyari. That's all I have for you in this video, though. Please look forward to the next one. Hopefully this cough doesn't get the better of me, and we can keep the videos coming. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.